What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about LUNC, Luna Classic, Terra Luna, right? LUNC, as it's referred to. On Kraken, it's actually referred to as Luna still. You have all the data, even since before the great drop, the tremendous drop that just was absolute lunacy, man. Just dramatic. I mean, you went from 100. What was that actually at your high? You're at 119, 118, 119, $118, all the way down to now you are worth. If you took half of 1 cent, 1 American cent, you're at 5% of that. You're at 5% of half of a cent, all the way from $119. What a drop! What a tremendously terrible thing that happened. But that's just crypto, man. It's not going to be the last time we see something like this, though. That story itself might be unique. There's going to be more scams, more fraudulence, more just hacks and things that go wrong with things that weren't meant to go wrong. I don't know. Anybody remember BitConnect? That was a scam. That was a total Ponzi scheme. But anyways, looking at this on Kraken, I trust this chart a lot because it's basically the same thing. If we go to LUNC USDT on Binance, it's the same thing. It's just got more historical data, and you got to zoom it in a little bit, but looking at this thing, enough of that. I don't know if I said this, but we're doing this one for Mr. John David. John David, we're doing this one for you. I forget if I gave you a shout out, my man, but from bottom to top here, you had a nice little recovery. It was nice, from bottom to the top. That was like a 19x, almost a 20x. Like that is a nice recovery, don't get me wrong, but since then you've just been in this death spiral to nothingness. And here you are actually this week below your 886. If you close below your 886, I think that will be the beginning of lower price actions to come. Your last hope, which I wouldn't really expect for you to hold, but maybe, just maybe you do, because you've already dropped so much, and your 1272 is in the negatives, so probably not going to hit there. Your last hope would be really this bottom, this all-time low. So maybe you form some kind of a double bottom. I do think that you're going to drop from here. What would that be from the current price? That'd be like a 40 to 50% drop, something like that. Maybe you form new all-time lows. Maybe it is a slightly higher low, but I do think you're going down. I definitely do think that you're going down. Looking at the RSI on the weekly does not help us at all. Not on this chart. This actually might be where LUNC, if we use it on Binance, yeah. So bearish looking RSI. You're in the oversold zone. Lower highs. You rejected the 35 area after rejecting the 40. I think you are about to go lower. Truthfully, if we look at the daily RSI, the daily has recovered a little bit, so more accurate, right? But bearish looking, definitely bearish looking. I think you want to get into the oversold zone for sure, man. I want to look at the price again real quick. Yeah, I don't like it. I really don't like it, man. Probably goes down. I never thought I'd talk about Terra Luna as a potential investment, but man, if you're looking at it, let's just see here. LUNC, what are you at? I can't believe that there is still $319 million of a market cap in this thing. Like that's ridiculous. To anybody that's in a coin that's got a less than $10 million market cap, just know it doesn't take a whole lot to get to this level. You can be a total Ponzi that blows up, man, and still maintain a price of that's respected to this kind of market cap. So, anyways, it definitely can go lower. For anybody that's like, oh, it couldn't drop 90% from here. Well, there are cryptos that exist that are worth less than 90% of a drop from here, right? A 90% drop from here would be like a $30 million market cap. It could definitely drop 90% from here. It could drop a lot more, man. Have you seen the drop before? It already dropped 100%. It could drop another 100%. Just because it's dropped that much does not mean that it can't drop lower, right? You drop from $100 to $1, that's a 99% drop. If you drop from $1 to 10 cents, that's a 90% drop. You can definitely drop 90% and continue to drop 90%. For those of you out there who are tired of me talking about that and you want to know, will it ever go back up to its price of $100? That's never going to happen. No, that's never going to happen. It's impossible. It's quite literally impossible. So no, it's never going to happen. If you have the idea, you probably just aren't that experienced in this. I'm not trying to like poke, I'm just trying to be like honest, right? If you think that it can achieve this price again just because it has in the past, you don't understand market caps. You don't understand like how circulating supply versus like your total market cap kind of equates into the situation here. For it to go up to that price, you just have, I mean, man, it'd be insane. You can't do it. You literally can't do it. It dropped that much. It can drop that much, but the market cap now, what that would do to the market cap would just be insane. It's just there's nothing on the face of the planet that's even come close to half of that. You know what I mean? So, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. If you're one of those people out there who are like, well, it dropped this much, I'll throw $100 in. Maybe it'll go back up to $100 one day. It did it before. That is beyond hopium. It's actually delusional. And again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being blunt here, you guys. This is not going to happen. Moving even halfway up is not going to happen. Your best hope, in my opinion, for the coming bull market would be that you don't go too much lower, or that at least you hold this low here and don't go lower than that. But let's assume that you do come back down. You form some kind of a double bottom on this thing. Your best hope would be that you exceed this 1618, which is at 18% of a penny. Like, we're not even talking. I don't even think by the end of this bull market you're going to break a penny, right? It's let alone $100. So, what would that be? Let's see. All the way up to a penny. I mean, hey, it'd be like a 200, or yeah, that'd be a 200 and something X. Maybe it can go above a penny. Maybe it can actually do that, but I personally don't see it happening, man. I don't know. I don't know enough about the project other than the scandalousness that happened and just the failed algorithm that went along with it that just led to this absolute eruption in the price, but to the downside. More of like a lava flow. This is like what they make memes about, man. Like, people joke. Like, people make memes that something just drops like this, like as a joke, but like this is the real deal. This is the real live meme joke, man, of an absolute just destruction of price. Enough talking about it, though. I think that it's going to go lower. I do think it's going to go lower, and then from there we can talk about it going higher. I would never invest my money in this. I would never recommend that anybody invest their money in this. If you're one of the unfortunate souls that bought up here, or you bought up here, or you bought up here, or you bought around here, you might get your money back. You might. But not before it goes a little bit lower. And then from there we can talk about it going higher. You very well might, if you bought up here, you very well might not get your money back. It might top off before then. If you bought here, here, or here, I think you have a chance of getting your money back. You do, to be fair, you do have a chance of making money on this thing too, even if you bought down here. But I think there are far better prospects in the crypto space, with far better histories, even bad histories that are just better than this one. So I would stay away. Not financial advice. I'm just a human being giving, like, compassion to my fellow human beings and saying, don't buy this thing. But for what it's worth, probably lower first, and then maybe we can go up. If you want to truly degen out on this thing, go for it. But not that things can't come back, but there's Luna, there's UST, right? Or is it TUST? USD? Am I wrong? It's UST, right? It is UST. Yeah, UST on Kraken. It had its dump too. I would more likely, honestly, what I would do is I personally would more likely invest in this than I would Luna. And I actually did invest in this back here. I forget when I bought it. It might have actually been while it was still dropping, but there was this date that if you bought you got airdrops basically. So that's what I did. I didn't hold it beforehand, so I didn't get the maximum effect of this airdrop, which still wouldn't be enough to like give people what they deserve. But I believe it was 2 years from like essentially a year ago they're going to be airdropping. So Luna itself might start pumping in about a year from now, whenever all these airdrops are gone away, whenever that contract's done. But every month, man, I get like It's not much, but I get a little bit of Luna 2 because of this, and I mean just throwing that in the mix too, man. I mean like such a Ponzi. They created Luna 2 to try and bail it out. It's just been going down. You want to know why Luna 2's been going down? Unfortunately, for anybody who's been buying Luna 2, I know that this is about Luna C, but for Luna 2, the reason why it's been going down its entire existence is because the whole purpose of this was for people like me, or people who were unfortunate and they held it before it dropped. The people who are benefiting from the airdrop. I wouldn't say that we're benefiting, right? I bought, and I'm definitely down overall on Luna C. The only benefit I get is I get this small portion of Luna 2 every month for about 2 years, you know. So I sell that, and I literally just buy other cryptos with it immediately, because I know what this is for. It's just meant to go down. So you know, I figured that out when it was up here. I figured that out. I sold some here, and then it went up, and I got more. Actually, yeah, I did. I got more in the beginning of the month. It's supposed to come out on the 28th of the month for whatever reason, but I got it. I remember I sold some up here, and then I sold some down here, and like the next month, so, you know, I just keep selling. I literally keep selling all the way down. I'm gonna keep selling for the next 2 years or the next year as it goes down, man. But I'm just talking too much now. Luna C down first, and then maybe up. Luna 2, I say stay away from Luna C. Right? Classic Terra Luna. Stay away from Luna 2. Okay? It's just meant to be sold. That's it. And then I'm getting airdrops from this thing, right? Every month, right? It doesn't benefit me for this thing to go down. I would stand to benefit if it went up, but not by much. And I'm telling you, don't buy this thing. Run for the hills. If you own any of it right now, it is a smart idea to sell. This isn't financial advice, but I'm telling you, it's just going to go down. For the next year, it's just going to go down. That's really what it's going to do. Any kind of move like this will be given back. And then out of all of them, what I think would be the best investment, if you can even call it that, would be UST. Because I think that there is hope for this thing to have some kind of a recovery. It's at 1 cent now. I don't know if it'll ever go back to $1, but I could see it having like hopes to go back to $1, break above this high here. And maybe go up to like 50 cents, 90 cents, maybe even 20 something cents, whatever, you know, but higher than it is now. It looks like it wants to go down too, but all the ecosystem, Luna C, UST, Luna 2, they all look bad. They all look like they want to go down, so stay away, far away. That's all I got for you guys. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, then subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.